Hi everyone, welcome to the third challenge in Bucket List Week and happy Shout Out Wednesday. My friend Bridget inspired and created this challenge. Bridget does whatever she can to check off items on her bucket list, and I know how hard she works to make it happen. I've gone on a few trips with her, and she is one of my favorite people to travel with. She appreciates all of the experiences and does whatever she can to make the best out of any situation. I need to plan another trip with her, and knowing Bridget, that wish will come true. The challenge by Bridget is to create an adventure fund. Bridget thinks travel and getting out to see and do new things is so important. So a few years ago, she decided to make it a priority. She works it into a budget no matter how much money or how little money she's making. Every week, she puts money aside specifically for the purpose of fun money or an adventure fund, what she really tries to not tap into so she can plan bigger trips. She also started a change jar, which usually ends up being a couple $100s, and she says that it keeps her in check. Obviously, she can still do some nights out and weekend trips, but tries to stick with her weekly budget for those times instead of the trip money. Sometimes she has to skip out on nights out or small weekend trips, but as long as she keeps in mind what the money is for, it makes it easier. She thinks a lot of the time people assume it is impossible or unrealistic for them to afford to go away. But if you really sit down, look at where you want to go, give yourself a timeline and a budget, you can get to wherever it is you want to go. When she decided to take a 2-month backpacking trip, she decided at least a year in advance, and she worked 3 jobs and had to cut back on nights out to make it happen. And she thinks the main thing would be making your bucket list a priority, making space in your budget to put money aside and be strict about it, no matter how little the amount may seem at the start. It makes a huge difference, and don't be afraid. Do a little research, ask around. There is always a way. Create that adventure fund and have fun. Have a wonderful hump day, sending positive vibes your way from the Purposeful Challenger.